Ignition Assault was released in January 2020. This set introduced the Adignister, Ancient Warriors, and Megalith archetypes. Notable cards in this set include Gizmek Kaku, the Supreme Shining Sky Stag, Sky Striker Ace Rose, Cross Sheep, Gravity Controller, and one of the greatest board breakers printed in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Lightning Storm. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. You know, last episode probably wasn't Gage and I's best. We both misplayed a fair bit and kind of blatantly cheated in some instances, but nonetheless, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't necessarily about being the better player more than it is making the least amount of misplays that impact the game, which is why we are once again in the winner's circle. So here we are. OTS Pack 12 is up for grabs today, and this one isn't bad, right? I mean, Levianeer, we already have one of these, but I'll happily take another. Twin Twister, another shot at this. I mean, I've already got a couple, but Solemn Judgment as well. All the ultimate rares are pretty good. Super rares, not too great. I guess another shot at Vashuda's pretty good because we only got one of this. That makes this engine a little bit more viable. And then the commons, there's one card I'm actually very interested in here at the bottom, and that's Dark Hole. Now, Dark Hole, I have to check, but I'm pretty sure is unlimited by this point. And if that is the case, that means if we pull more of this, we're going to have access to even more board wipes and more people complaining about my broken DM staples. So let's go ahead and open 3 packs of OTS Pack 12. Let's see what we get. There's a Time Thief Redoer. Don't need any more of those in our first pack here. Second pack coming in. Another Redoer. Fantastic. Also some Salamangreat cards here. And our third and final pack. Can we get an ultimate rare? That'd be pretty sick. It doesn't look like it. Chambara. Chambara is useful, I guess. That's probably like the only useful card we pulled. But let's go ahead and throw it over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's set, Ignition Assault.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've punted a lot of games in my life. But looking back, oh my goodness, that last match was very difficult to watch. Alex has been going over these sets for the last few weeks to you guys, but very ungracefully, I've deposited myself back into the loser's circle, and I gotta go over Ignition Assault with you guys. Have no fear, I do have a plan to get back on track and start clobbering Alex again. I've got a strategy I don't think he'll ever expect this episode. Real quickly though, because I don't think there's a whole bunch to talk about, we'll go over iGas, released January 31st, 2020. We are in the year of 2020 now for the Progression series. We are coming to a close very swiftly, ladies and gentlemen. Ignition Assault was a really cool release. I was actually out in California, and I was able to get a sneak peek at the Konami headquarters of the set a week early before everyone else and post some content to give guys a little bit of a spoiler. This was also the time where we finally got an official name for the new rarity. It was originally the 20th anniversary secret rares, people like to call it, because that's what they were in the OCG, but in the TCG here we finally got an official name. That is Starlight Rares. Since then they've been the cornerstones of people collections and some of the most sought after rarities in the game. But outside of that, there was a couple new cards and a couple new strategies that Ignition Assault actually had to offer. The first of it being the At-Ignisters, an archetype that really wouldn't see play until we got their Link 1, which is the Dark Infant, much later down the line. Ancient Warriors was another archetype debuted in this set here. It really wasn't that impactful, more useful as an engine in Tri-Brigade when you would want to play something other than the Zodiac monsters to search off Tenki, although I think the Zodiac monsters were always just better. New Karakuri support that I'm really disappointed fell short. One of my favorite archetypes in the game is Karakuri. Sky Striker got another main deck name that wasn't Ray, that was Rose. The one that's got me most excited is Megaliths. Look how low rarity these all are. Commons, and then the just 2 super rares we gotta pick up. Outside of that, had another big inclusion to the generic link pool in the form of Cross Sheep, a rare, a short printed rare for sure actually. This is actually a really good generic link to simply 2 monsters with different names, and it also has an effect whenever you would special summon any of these types of monsters, Ritual Fusion, Synchro, or XYZ. Used in multiple different strategies, this is a card that just continues to impress. The chase card of the set, and still probably is the chase card today, is Lightning Storm, released in Starlight Rare as well as Secret Rare. Just an absolutely bonkers card released at the time. I remember when this was revealed, me and my friends were losing it because we thought this card was, and rightfully so, disgusting. Destroy all attack position monsters opponent controls or destroy all spells and traps. Wow, what an effect. And then actually one of the reasons I was out in Cali was to debut the new TCG exclusive archetype, which was Plunder Patrol. I got to reveal Plunder Patrol ship Brand, which I think was the worst ship out of the bunch, but this archetype slowly would get a couple more support cards over the next few sets here. It's still played today and still can take some games off of people, but I don't think they really see their full potential yet. Hopefully we can get like an Earth ship, and I think they're missing a Wind ship too. They get either one of those, I think they got a chance. Black Sea Squatter for those ballpark decks, and then Link Karibo was just an okay 1 level 4 or lower Cybers monster. Pretty good for Salamangreat, I think, back then. Other than that, nothing too special. I say that every set, but actually Ignition Assault had a lot to offer with all the new archetypes being introduced. They would be built upon in the next few sets. I am back on the Pity Pack, and we are on OTS Pack 12 today. Not quite sure if there's anything too special in it, but we only got one chance at it. Oh boy, is it gonna be good? It is not. This card's actually broken, but without any other cards to pair with it, not so much. I will put it in the collection. Let's get opening Ignition Assault today.
All right, you guys, so 24 packs of Ignition Assault. I think I'm most likely looking for a Gizmek Kaku. That would be a pretty nice card to have. Other than that, not really too sure. Bit of a dud set, if I'm being honest. Let's flip up the first pack. Ooh, okay, maybe there are some things we can work with here. Gravity Controller is actually a pretty sick card. Not really sure if we have a ton of application for it, but it has a pretty applicable effect, so we may play this. Light Dragon Adignister is actually not the worst for a generic rank 4. You can detach a material, destroy face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Adignister monsters you control. That counts itself, so that means you just get to pop a monster. 2300 body, it's okay. Now, I know I played Time Thieves before. Time Thief Retrograde's actually a pretty okay counter trap. It doesn't negate monster effects, which kind of sucks, but it negates a spell or trap, and then you just equip it onto a Redoer, which is kind of cool. Okay, this pack's okay. Cross Sheep is neat. It's probably better in like actual constructed, but it is a rather generic link too. That does give us some upside if we're going into our extra deck. And then Wing Pegasus Adignister is similar to the Xyz Dragon, except instead of destroying monsters, it actually destroys spells or traps. And again, 2300 body on a Synchro 7. It's like fine.
All right, so 24 packs, Ignition Assault. I'm looking for a lot of low rarity things like rares and super rares. So hopefully I can snag them up, come in with something completely new and throw Alex off his game today. Ignition Assault, 24 packs, I guess. Give me something good. All right, basic pack, basic first pack. Oh, Ophiel on the third pack. That's a really big pickup. These are what I'm looking for today. The Megaliths. I feel like there's a strategy if we can get multiples of these low rarity super rares. I also need a couple generic rares too. I don't think they'll be that hard to get though. Oh, an ultra rare. Ancient Warriors Saga. 3 visits. I would need some of the Ancient Warriors for that to be at all useful. So we'll keep going. Second Ophiel though. Yes, please. Yes, please. That's a big pickup. Now I need some of the bigger guys. I got 2 Ophiel, which I think was the bare minimum that I wanted to grab because I think that's really good for our strategy. See if we can get those rares and a couple more super that I'm looking for. Ooh, a secret rare. It's not a good one. That's the one I revealed. Go figure. Plunder Patrol Ship Brand. Yet, I'm gonna need a lot more smaller guys to be able to do anything with those. Another 3 visits with no Ancient Warriors to pair with it. You hate to see it. Oh, there we go. Big hit on the rare slot there. Cross Sheep. Definitely wanted one of these. This is just a generic link to add to our pool. Still don't have a big wide one, but this is a good one to be able to add there. Pairs especially well with those rituals if we play those Megaliths today. We can pair it with Shizuku. Let's fucking go. Literally no context in our progression series will this card ever be good. But it is a very nice card. Very nice ultra rare to grab.
I believe that is our first ultra rare, Blackbeard, the Plunder Patrol Captain. A lot of the Plunder Patrol stuff is very high rarity, so it's unfortunate. I think a lot of people would love to see that in progression series, but it doesn't seem likely. Oh look, disposable learner device. I think I need to give this to Gage so he can learn how to play better. All right, another ultra rare. It's one of the Ancient Warrior monsters, and I think this one's actually okay. This is one of the more playable ones, although we would need to just get a ton of these cards if we wanted to even attempt to play this deck. I guess it's a start. Alsa is more interesting because this has more long-term application. It is the Earth Hita, if you will, and being able to just get an Earth back or be able to resurrect one of Gage's Earths, not bad. Another ultra rare in the form of Lingeribo. Unfortunately, we're not playing Salamangreat or Adignister, so I don't think we're going to be playing this. Nice to have in the pool though in case it does potentially come up.
Alsa, big rare pickup again. Another Doyon. Okay, cool. But Alsa was the good one. Generic Earth kind of linked to there to grab. Feel like this is not a bad one to pick up either. I'll definitely take an Alsa. Coming up on the end here, I really got none of the Megalith bigger guys that I needed. I have a couple Bathors to be able to work with, but I was looking for the other one. And where's it at? I couldn't tell you. But I still think we may have a strategy in the running today because most of the cards were common. Jeez, what is this crap, man? I don't want it. Last pack, anything big in the close here? Some booty? All right, I'll take it. All right, looking it over. It's going to be tight. I feel like we do have something we can build off of it, though. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, that is a Time Thief Perpetua. Again, I don't know if I really want to go back to the Time Thief strategy, but it is another option that I could potentially have access to, and she's not bad. Her effect is actually pretty decent. All right, you guys, and we're almost at the end of the opening. Honestly, not really too much to talk about. That's kind of how the set was viewed. Lightning Storm is a sick card we could get, but, you know, it's high rarity, as well as the Gizmek Kaku. We can still hope for the best. Doesn't look like we're getting it in this pack. 2 packs to go. Can we maybe see one? Oh, that's another one of the Ancient Warrior cards, actually. I don't think we got many of these, but I guess this gives us something. I don't think we got the green Ultra one. I think that one's also important, too. Let's go ahead and flip our last pack up. We got another Ancient Warrior card, but I don't think it's one that's played, although I'd have to check to be certain. Pretty disappointing, if I'm being honest. I think I've had some pretty good luck in pack openings lately, so this was definitely due. I did get some Time Thief stuff if I wanted to revisit that strategy, but other than that, don't really see much to work with here. Nothing like crazy like Lightning Storm or Kaku. So let's go ahead and get to deck building. We've got work to do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're looking at today. Megaliths have come up into the queue. I was hoping I was able to build something around these bad boys, and I think we got a shell that actually is going to work. Double of the Ophiel was a really big pickup. The one thing we did miss is we missed the other big guy. We only got Bathor, and we only got 2 of it, which is a common, little strange, but we actually also wanted to get some of the bigger guy. They both do the same thing where these guys allow us to discard and ritual summon without a ritual spell, but the big thing was is if we had both of them, we could use both of them in a turn. Bathor is going to be the one that we end up summoning on our opponent's turn with a card like Megalith Och. All these Megalith cards allow you to ritual summon essentially without a ritual spell, so if we have the Ophiel on the field, Ophiel can grab any of these, and then it can immediately ritual summon into them. Haggith searches spells, traps, Ophiel searches a Megalith monster from the deck, and then Och cycles a card, but it also has the quick effect where it allows us to ritual summon on our opponent's turn. Pillar for some of these incantations, this actually looks like a meta deck, but the reason it is a meta deck is because we actually have one of the most broken packages that I've ever surfaced into the progression series, and that's the fact that we can go into Gallant Granite and pick up Block Dragon in this deck. All these dudes are rocks, so if Block Dragon gets sent from the field to the graveyard, we're able to add Ophiel Och or Ophiel Haggith, any mixture of those, and it's absolutely insane. Playing a couple things like pre-prep of rights to be able to get our Shino birds online here. I don't think these are going to be the powerhouse of them. It's another option that we're able to ritual summon on our opponent's turn and either spin back 3 monsters, or we can shuffle 3 spell or traps Alex controls into the deck. Very powerful. Weird, we only had one of these extra Foolish Burials that allows us to dump our Herald of Arclight. Pretty neat synergy there because that gets us any of our ritual cards here. But this is going to be a pretty interesting game if we can pull off some of these combos. I feel like if we open any of the Manjus or the Senjus, we're going to be on a very strong start. Our combo is going to ideally end us on a Cross Sheep as well as an Och with a ritual summon at the ready on our opponent's turn to also be able to trigger that Cross Sheep. Also, the Block Dragon will be chilling in the graveyard ready to come back the following turn if we need some follow-up. So I'm very excited to see how this pans out. Again, I wish we had more of these guys here, but double Bathor should make the get deck still work. We'll find out. Let's see how it goes, guys.
Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. Cimo, just play Dynamis. You know it's better than this garbage. And yeah, that's probably true. But to be fair, is Gage going to expect me to play a blind second deck? The list that Dino Wrestler Pankratops just went to 1? I don't think so. And that's exactly why we are bringing this to today's duel. You got to think 2 steps ahead, guys. You got to think 2 steps ahead. So this is going to be a disaster. I just wanted to play another fun Destrudo deck. And I figure Gage isn't going to expect me to be playing this. Shiny Black Sea Squatter did come out in this set, but I don't think Gage thinks that I would be crazy enough to play this deck again, especially after how this went the last time, which is exactly why we should be playing it. So let's do the card by card. We have Aztekipede the Worm Warrior. This is nice because it gives us another body, because at the very least, if we can't actually go and kill Gage, we could just default on the Orcus combo with Mermaid, because as long as we get to 2 monsters, we can get into a Nightmare, which gets us to Mermaid, and then we have full Orcus combo. That seems pretty good to me. We also have Resonance Insect in here as well, so being able to banish this to get the effect seems pretty good. I'm back on Bigfoot. This card is iffy, but it's a great board breaking card going second. 3,000 is just massive, and so as long as we can summon it, it should be good. Mothman is similar. I really wish I just actually can get these out of my hand and onto the field, but you know, that hasn't been the way things are going. This is an insect though, so it's more important in this deck than most others. 3 Destrudo. Destrudo actually gets banned, I think, in the next ban list or 2, so we're not going to have this card at 3 for very much longer, so I figure this is a fun deck to do this in. What's nice is that we can either go Yazi combo with this or for the Orcus combo, so we get to pick our flavor of way to kill Gage, so that's fun. 1 Pankratops, 1's all we need, but to be fair, this is why I think Gage won't expect it, so we'll see how that goes. Double Doomdozer. This is a nice mid-game card because it's just massive. 2,800 is huge. Great top deck as well. 1 Goki Pole is kind of why I'm a bit iffy playing this deck, but we'll see how it goes. The Mari, the Maxi, and then our small Orcus package of Nightmare, Harp, and Symbol Skeleton. I don't want to draw any of these. If we do have Mothman Batman, we can get them out of our hand. Also like Twin Twister as well. At the very least, we can use it to maybe trigger Ballpark or use it as a material for like an Orcus combo. So that's pretty cool. Double Resonance. Vashuda's in here as well. This is another good board breaking card, so I figure why not. Triple Insect Knight and triple of the new shiny Black Sea Squatter. This card is 200 attack higher than Neobug, so we are going to give it a shot. For the spells, Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Triple Giant, Ballpark, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Pot of Greed, Raigeki, Snatch Shield, 1 Terraforming. I wish this was at more copies, but we do have Metaverse to make up for it, so 5 copies of Ballpark is effectively all we need. Double Twin Twister, a World Legacy Secession, which is basically Monster Reborn, so why not? And 1 copy of Orcus Crescendo, rounding out the 41. I think this card is a bit of a brick, but if we're able to just not fully break Gage's board, we can set up an Orcus combo, get Crescendo set, we'll probably lock the game up, and we can kill him on the following turn. The extra deck has the usual offenders, Savage Dragon, Yazi. Also makes her appearance in here, just requires any 2 monsters plus an Earth, so that's pretty good. And if we can steal Earths out of Gage's grave, that could actually be relevant for Link Climbing, Galatea, Imduck, 2 Inzector, Pico Felina. This card's pretty nice because after you resolve Ballpark once, this card just draws you cards, so that's pretty cool. We have a Nightmare Cerberus, Mermaid, Double Phoenix, a Link Spider, a Long Girsu, Mrs. Rating, and Monk of the Tenyi for the Vashuda, of course. And then the side, we have some Kaijus. I don't know how relevant these are going to be, but 2 of them are insects, and there is some synergy with like Resonance Insect to search it, so that seems okay. I'm back on triple Book of Moon. This card is newly unlimited as of this list, and this is just a fantastic card to have, whether it's for stopping synchro summons to be able to get over stuff. I want to give this card a shot. I don't know if it's going to matter if Gage is on Guru, but we'll see. A Lightning Vortex in case Gage is back on the desk bots because I want to have more board wipes. Scapegoat's okay for going first. It's basically like the Mari Mari combo, so that's pretty cool. Triple Compulse for similar logic as Book of Moon. If Gage is playing a deck that like consolidates all of his cards into one threat, we can just compulse it back, so that seems okay. We have a red reboot. I don't know if Gage is on any trap deck this time around, but the thing is, this deck also can struggle getting to 8,000 sometimes as well, so I'm not fully confident main decking this, and this is limited now as well. 1 skill drain. I'm perfectly fine just playing under skill drain a whole game because my guys are massive and Gage's may not be, and so that could be an advantage that plays in our favor. And a Torrential Tribute rounding out the side deck as a 4th board wipe in case he's on a strategy that decides to go wide. Guys, this episode is going to be a disaster. Who knows what Gage is bringing? I mean, if he's bringing this deck again and we're doing another mirror match, holy shit, this is going to be a clusterfuck, but we'll have to see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, I don't know what this set was trying to ignite in the hearts of the fans, but this set kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh my, I'm glad you figured it out. Yeah, it was not that great of a set looking back on it. Again, it's always like, I think these sets later on, we're starting to realize like contextually to the actual game, when you could pick up, have the freedom of getting multiple copies and stuff, it puts a lot into the meta. But outside of that, it's just like, what were they thinking? Like...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that was getting assaulted from this set was my wallet, but, you know, like, Lightning Storm, fantastic card, amazing card, even, like, Gizmek Kaku, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty decent card, like, even in this series, like, we would play that, I think, and, like, that's, like, it, you know, there's, like, nothing else really worth it in this set, and I don't know, I remember, it was actually, like, I think right before the last event you and I played in person, like, pre-COVID, that, like, Ignition Assault was the set, and we were just like, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't that special. This was actually the one, I don't know if you remember, I was out in California. I was at Konami HQ for this one, and I got to see the set early. Yeah, so I already got a little peek at it, dude. And I saw those plunders, man. They looked like trash then. They're still trash now.
don't tell that to MBT. He's gonna send his followers after you for that
dude, I'm gonna get some hate for that one, dude. Just wait. Once they get an Earth and a Wind ship, we'll talk. But
we'll see. That's a pipe dream and a half if I've ever heard one. But I'm ready, buddy. Let's shout the patron. It is CJ Alberton. Thank you so much for the support. Can I beat the rock, paper, scissor? Well, I was going to call you the king, but actually John Moore is apparently like a renowned champion of rock, paper, scissors.
Is he undefeated on your series right now?
I think I've only beat him once in like 9 episodes or something. I don't know. It's been bad. It's been bad. But you won again, buddy. Good luck.
All right, dude. I am going to opt to go first.
Okay, I'm not surprised. I don't think anyone else is
I don't think so either, but you may be surprised at my choice today. So give me a minute. I'm going to need to kind of soak this in and figure out what I'm doing, okay?
All right, soak away, buddy.
Fully playable. That's not what I like to see.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, no, wait. This is actually pretty good. I think I actually got some plays. All right. We'll kick it off first. I'm going to activate pre-preparation of rights.
You are on this. Oh, fuck me. I remember you telling me that you might go this route last week when we were talking about
These
this.
are some cool cards, bro. You're about to see some nice combos if I can pull it off.
Yeah, all right. Bring them on.
All right, I'm going to pick up the Peacock, and I'm going to pick up the, where's the ritual spell that goes with it there.
Okay.
Okay. The +1, love to see it. I'm going to activate Incantation Pensaplume. I have to reveal a ritual monster in my hand, so I'm going to reveal. You can see that Sheena Baroness. Get a good look at it again.
Thank you.
And I'm going to be able to special summon the Pensaplume. Pensaplume's going to trigger, and I'm going to summon one from deck.
Sure. This is not the deck I was thinking it was, actually.
We still haven't gotten like fully into it yet, so just bear with me.
We'll see. We'll see. I won't ruin it for the viewer experience, but yes, resolve your Pensaplume. That's fine.
All right, off of the Pensaplume, I am going to summon the Incantation Candle from my deck here.
I always love this one. It's just very funny.
I love it. I'm going to activate its effect. It's going to allow me to add a ritual spell.
Sure.
Cool.
This looks like a card like out of like Final Fantasy
Doesn't
or
it?
something too.
I'm going to pick
like the little like fireball thing. Yeah.
I'm going to pick up the Inception.
Okay. Cool name.
All right. Now I think you're going to start to get a look at what we're rocking with today, bud. I'm going to activate spell card. I'm going to activate Megalith Portal.
Okay. I didn't know if we were going here or not, but now I see it. All right. Would you like to enlighten the audience as to what Megalith Portal does?
So Megalith Portal doesn't do anything too crazy. If a Megalith monster special summon, I can target a ritual in the graveyard and add it to hand, which obviously I don't have any yet, but Alex, keyword is yet. I'm getting there.
Yet.
So I'm going to activate Incantation Inception. It allows me to ritual summon any monsters by setting an incantation. So I'm going to send the Candle, and I'm going to special summon Megalith Haggith.
Okay.
Megalith Haggith is going to trigger, and I'm going to be able to add a Megalith Speller Trap from my deck to my hand.
Sure. Pluses keep coming.
They sure do. So Megalith Speller Trap, I'm going to pick up the Megalith Emergence. Card's not too crazy.
Okay.
But, it's
cool artwork.
It is sick. These cards are really dope.
Yeah.
All right. And now this card's like so fucking strong, dude. I'm going to activate Incantation Inception. If it's in my graveyard, I can send one Incantation card from my hand or face up field, and then I can special an Incantation from deck. So I'm going to send the Pensaplume that's just chilling here. This is going to come back to hand.
And then you get to add that from your grave to hand too, which is like more pluses.
Yep.
It's great.
Yep. And then I get to summon one from deck here. So I'm going to actually pick up the Talismandra. I guess the best choice is to actually grab my Megalith Ophiel from deck to hand.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to activate Megalith Haggith. I'm going to use it to ritual summon. And I'm going to ritual summon out Megalith Ophiel here.
With its effect?
Yes.
Cool.
And then Ophiel is going to trigger. I'm going to be able to add a Megalith monster.
Sure.
This deck requires way too much brain power for me, man. Truly.
I don't know why we opt to play decks like this at times that, like, we have no right.
I know. Oh, God, dude, don't remind me. Yeah. All right. I'm going to pick up Megalith Och from deck to hand here.
Okay.
All right. Have I normal summoned yet? No, I have not. That's kind of sick.
You have not.
That's kind of fucking sick.
So I believe your hand, the cards we currently know are the Och, I don't know how to pronounce that, the Trap, and then the two Sheena.
You pretty much
cards,
know my
correct?
entire hand except one card in it, which I will show you actually in just a minute.
Okay.
I am going to activate the Incantation Inception again.
Okay.
And I'm going to send the Talismandra, and I'm going to ritual summon Och here.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to activate Och. It's going to cycle a card.
Okay. You get to draw one, discard one.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Oh, that is very strong. Wow, that's like exactly what I needed. Okay, give me a minute, Alex, because this is about to change your entire life. Oh, I am about to absolutely murk you here. I can't wait. This bad boy's in defense, too. All right, I don't think this card's very good, so I'm going to pitch this one. I'm going to pitch Megalith Emergence from my hand here.
The one you added before.
Correct. I am going to normal summon a Mono Iwado.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's a card.
Okay. It's not going to stay on the field that long because I'm going to overlay these two into... We're not in the new Master Rule yet, so this is going to have to go up here. Gallant Granite.
So you're not going to be doing this because the incantations prevent you from special summoning from the extra
Is it
deck.
just permanently for the whole turn?
Or is it only while they're on the field? The bottom says you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck. So I'm assuming... Oh, so maybe that's just while they're on the field then.
Yeah, it's only while they're on the field. You cannot special summon monsters from the... It's not an activated effect. It's just the effect of the card while it's on the field.
Sure. Okay. That's fine. I thought it locked you into that. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I bet you did think that. I bet you did. All right, I'm going to activate Gallant Granite. I'm going to detach Megalith Ophiel.
Sure. That's a pretty good pull, too, because that was an Ultra.
Yep, and you know what else I have, Alex?
Oh,
I'm gonna add
God.
Block Dragon.
Oh, fuck. All right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I still can't believe I have this fucking thing, dude. Unreal.
I don't even remember what set that was from.
It's from what, Dark Illusion, way back in the day, dude.
It was a while ago,
A
yeah.
very long
okay.
time ago. Yeah, I'm shocked
Great.
I have it too. So don't be too surprised.
Yeah. The fact you have both ultras for this too, because I don't think this deck would. I don't know. I don't know if this good would be nearly as good without either, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, continue.
All right.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna activate Extra Foolish Burial. I'm gonna pay half my life.
Sure.
I'm gonna be able to send one from extra deck to graveyard here. So I'm gonna dump.
Herald.
Yes, Herald of Arclight, and I'm gonna trigger Herald.
Yep.
of
We're
Arclight.
just playing modern ritual.
That's
deck,
what I'm
sure.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh man.
So at this point, there's one card in your hand I don't know because the other two are the two Shino Bird cards.
You know
correct?
everything in my hand now. The Amano Wado was the only mystery card. I have the Calling, the Peacock, and the Block Dragon currently.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing with an open hand right now. I'm going to pick up Megalith Ophiel.
Another one.
Another
sure.
one, yes. That's going to come off of that. I'm going to activate Och, and I'm going to tribute it to special summon the Ophiel. And the Ophiel's effect is not once per turn, so I'm going to use that effect to add. Is that okay?
Yeah, you're good. The only part of the effect that is once per turn is the ritual summoning effect.
Correct. How many rocks do I have in my graveyard? 1, 2. I got 3 rocks. Let's rock. That was unintentional. Don't laugh at that. That was bad. Don't laugh at that one. Off of that, I will pick up Megalith Bathor.
This card's such a beast.
This card's a fucking
oh my
house,
God.
dude. It's unreal.
Yeah, this card's nuts.
All right, cool. I'm going to banish 1, 2, 3 rocks from my graveyard.
Bring out the boy.
Big block. And then I'm going to link summon with these 2 cards into
We're blocking.
Cross Sheet.
Sure. New card from the set. This is like maybe the third most playable card in the set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have not activated Ophiel's effect yet, I don't think. Because
You did use Ophiel.
I used Ophiel to search, but did I use Ophiel to summon?
Oh, or did you overlay
I overlaid
Ophiel
it.
for?
I overlaid the Ophiel. I've used
You
Haggith.
did. So you have not. You've Haggith
And I've
you've
Oaked.
Oaked.
Okay, so I
Which
still
you've-
have
correct.
I still have a trigger. I have to do my Block Dragon trigger.
Yeah. And if not, the comments will just
They'll roast me,
ravage
yeah.
you for
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a Och, and I'm gonna pick up another Haggith here.
further resolution of Block Dragon.
Yes. Equals 8. This ended up a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, I'm going to activate Ophiel. I'm gonna tribute it, and I'm gonna summon a second Och.
Sure.
All right, got a couple chain links here. I am going to activate Cross Sheep, the ritual effect, as chain link 1. I'm going to activate Och's chain link 2 and Portal as chain link 3 to pick back up the Ophiel.
Portal being the field spell. Sure.
Yeah.
So resolves backwards.
Okay,
So
pick up
Portal's
that.
going to pick up Ophiel.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do Och, draw a card.
And discard a card. And then Cross Sheep, you get to draw 2, discard 2.
I sure do. I sure do. I'll pitch a Haggith here, and then I'll
Okay.
Cross Sheep draw 2, and then pitch 2. I'll get rid of this Calling, and I'll get rid of my Instant Fusion.
Okay.
This is a very strong board already. I straight up have pop 3 on your turn. That's pretty good. I'm going to wrap up the turn here with just a little bit more, Alex. Just a little bit more. I'm going to activate Prep of Rights.
Yes, because you haven't been getting enough value.
I know,
this
right?
turn.
I've gone through. Look at my deck, dude. It's
Your
going to
deck
be
is
at
half the
17
size of
cards.
mine.
All right, so I have to pick up a 7 or lower. So I'll pick up Incantation Chalice Lime.
Okay.
And then I get to add a spell from the graveyard. So I'll pick up, actually, give me back that Calling. This is really good. I'm just going to pass it over to you, Alex. Pretty good board.
Okay, so what are we working with here? So I know these 2 monsters on the field. What do I know you have in hand? Because you've added a lot of things that I know.
Okay, so I have, I'll reveal them, okay? I have
Okay.
Ophiel, I have Bathor, Peacock, I have the Calling back in my hand in this Incantation Chalice Lime. The only mystery card is this one that I've drawn off of Cross Sheep or Och.
Okay.
Everything
Sure.
else is known in the hand currently. So what you have to worry about, I'll explain it to you, don't worry, so you can see if you can play through it. I have a Cross Sheep trigger on your turn if I can Ritual Summon on your turn, which Och allows me to do. And Bathor, when it's summoned, I get to pop 3 cards. Well, more than 3. It's up to the number of rituals in my graveyard I get to pop.
Right. Which is a lot.
A lot. And then Portal, when I do Ritual Summon, I get to add 1 back from my graveyard to my hand. And if 1 would be destroyed by battle, it's not destroyed that turn.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good. I'll do my best. I'll go ahead and draw.
Game on, buddy. Let's see.
Standby main. Okay. What do we want to do? And Och also just has like a thick ass.
Yeah,
His
27.
Rocky 2700 ass.
That's
Is
why
something that is going to be
That's why they're
very
fucking
annoying to deal with For sure. Question is, how do we want to deal with it? Well, there's one way to deal with it, and so let's go ahead and see how this goes. I am going to reveal Danger Bigfoot.
Hey! Oh, all right. I'm excited to see what you're on. Okay.
All right, I've got 6 cards in hand, buddy.
Bigfoot's
you have
fine.
any response?
So, actually, Alex, this is the one time I really don't want to be the American sniper. I definitely don't want to hit your Bigfoot. That one.
Oh, you're not even going to roll. Okay.
I'm instinct.
It is
Ooh,
Destrudo.
okay, that's grimy. All right, okay.
So we are going to get the Bigfoot, and I get to draw a card.
Okay,
here.
okay.
So Bigfoot is nice here because it does actually contest your Oach. It would force out a Bethor potentially here. And so I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually just going to go to battle.
Well, I have to use this Oach before you leave your main phase because it's only during the main phase.
It's in main phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am going to opt to do that. I'm going to use Oach's effect, and I can, tribute monsters from my hand or field, including it, whose level equals or exceeds 8. So I am going to tribute the Oach, and I'm going to tribute Chalice Slime here.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon Bethor.
Yeah, a bunch of effects that are about to go off here.
Yes, this Bethor is actually going to be in defense. Okay, so got more effects here. I am going to Chainlink 1 Bethor. I get to target up to the number of rituals in my graveyard, so I can target up to 3 and pop 3 of your cards. Unfortunately, you only have 1. So I'm going to pop this, and then I'm going to Chainlink 2 Portal. Add a card back to hand. Is that okay?
That's fine by me.
All right, cool. I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to pick back up Oach from my graveyard. And Bethor's going to resolve pop this Bigfoot.
And your cross sheep, buddy.
Oh, and the cross sheep, too. Yeah, jeez, as if it couldn't get any better.
All right, such a pal.
I know, you're so nice. Okay, so I'll draw 2. I'll pitch Senju, the man with many hands, and I'll pitch this Oach from my hand, actually.
Okay.
All right, you're going to proceed.
Well, that one Bigfoot did a lot of work to
It did.
force you to do. But I mean, you had to do what we had to do. This is going to give away what I'm playing, I think. I am going to normal summon my Insect Knight.
Ah, you're on ballpark again! No fucking way. All right. Okay, yep.
I'm going to pay 4K. Is that okay to bring Destrudo back?
That's fine, yep.
All right. I figured you may not expect me to do this, which I thought would make it the perfect chance to do it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to bottom this Destrudo, send this Insect Knight. We are going to go for good old Nightmare Phoenix here.
Sure.
Actually, don't want to go for Phoenix. I think I want to go for Cerberus, as a matter of fact.
That's fine.
Because we can actually use it.
Yep.
Okay, so Cerberus effect, the portal only protects it from battle, but it doesn't protect it from card effects. So I'm actually going to use the effect of the Cerberus. I'm going to pitch this freaking Mari that I drew off the Bigfoot. I'm so mad. I'm going to get rid of this Bethor.
That's fine. See ya, Bethor.
And then we'll link this off. We will go for Mermaid.
Yep. All right. Orcus to me up.
Let's go ahead and pitch this Resonance Insect here, and we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves good old Orcus Nightmare. Just when people were sick of seeing Orcus in every deck gauge, I brought out another one.
Unreal. Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and put these 2 out of here, and I'm going to bring out good old Galatea.
Sure.
Now, before I actually lock myself into darks here, I'm actually going to banish Resonance Insect and Insect Knight for Doom Dozer.
Yeah, okay, Doom Dozer's fine.
And then I'm going to banish Orcus Nightmare. We're going to go off to the races here. So now we're locked into darks. I will send a Harp Horror. I will banish said Harp Horror so I can go for a Symbol Skeleton that will be special summoned out to my field. Let's go ahead and just link both of these baddies off into our Long Gearsu.
Yep.
Trigger the symbol. I can bring Galatea back to the field.
Yep.
Use the Galatea. I will shuffle back one of my cards here. And we will go ahead and get that Crescendo just out of the deck. And, buddy, I think this is going to force us to a game 2 here.
Damn, imagine going through that whole fucking 20-minute combo and still losing. Dude, I played that correctly, too, I feel like. I'm... Oh, man. All right, game 2.
And this time I did attack with Long Gearsu without using the effect, just to clarify for the audience.
Oh, man. Alex, I was real proud of myself that I was able to pull that off one time, dude. I don't know if it's gonna happen again. I don't know, bro.
I looked over at the timer. You took like 20 minutes to do that.
Oh my god, dude! And I was so proud of it. I was like, I looked at my hand and I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel good. And then I still like weaseled my way out of that one. So hopefully I can do it again.
Oh,
I
man.
feel like the board was sound to deal with everything that you had, except like a big Bigfoot you could just drop on me. I had to deal with that thing. It's like, oh man.
I'm just gonna say it, Gage. The one time you didn't snipe the danger out of my hand, it basically was your demise. So
yeah. I guess that's one way to look at it. So, all right. Hopefully, oh my god, don't out me again with just fucking Bigfoot. I'm gonna go first again because I feel like I need to combo off.
okay, all right, sure.
All right. Good luck, dude.
You as well, buddy. You're gonna need it.
I'll go stand by main. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You can take a deep breath, Alex. I don't think this hand's very strong.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
I'll start my turn by normal summoning Senju of the Thousand Hands, and I'll trigger its effect.
Sounds good. Taking a dive all the way back to Magic Ruler for these Senjus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I had 3 Senju.
Did
3
you really?
Magic.
Wow,
Very
that was a
strong,
rare
yes.
too.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
All right. Senju allows me to add a ritual monster here.
Correct. It's not Manju. You only get monsters. I just love how a card that's this old that isn't like some sort of broken staple is like still just playable. Just because it's
Yeah,
like
right.
the best like thing to to get a ritual because it's a body too. I love it.
All right, I think I see the line here. It's doesn't feel insane, but we'll see how it works. I'm gonna add Incantation Chalice Slime from my deck to my hand with Senju.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Instant Fusion. I'll pay 1,000.
Yeah, that's fine.
Off of Instant Fusion, I'll grab a Darkfire Dragon.
Speaking of old cards that are still relevant. Yep.
Yeah, right. Oh man, I'm back in the MRL era. I'll overlay these 2. Ooh, how do you get around Baguska? That's another question, I guess.
Fair point.
All right, I'm gonna go for Gallant Granite.
The boy has returned, the most gallant of
He's
stones.
back. He is so granite. I'm gonna detach Senju from him.
Yeah, it's fine. Not that he's so gallant, he's so granite.
He's just so granite. He's just so granite. I'll pick up off of Gallant Granite.
He's so sedimentary.
Stop. That's enough of that.
I'm sorry.
I'll pick up Megalith Bathor here.
That was a nice joke, wasn't it?
It was great, man. That's what the folks
Oh,
come
you didn't
for.
even get that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're fine. I'm done.
All right. Okay, I'm going to activate Incantation Chalice Slime. I get to discard a card here, and then I can special summon an incantation from deck. So I am going to discard. It feels bad to let him go. I'm going to discard the other Man of Many Hands.
Sure.
And I'm going to summon an incantation from the deck here.
Chalice Slime is such a crazy card, like when you read it.
It is. It is. Oh my goodness, this
Yeah.
card is so strong. Okay, I'm going to special summon Incantation Talismandra. And I'm going to use Talismandra to add a ritual monster.
Sure.
All right. I am going to add... What's up?
I was going to say, buddy, before the audience has an aneurysm, are we still in MR4 that Gallant Granite needs to be in the extra monster zone?
Yes, I did that last turn, but I didn't do it this time around.
It's
So
fine. Okay. It's probably not going to be on the field much longer anyway.
Yeah, I don't
but-
think it's destined for this world anyways. It's going to get linked off shortly here.
Yeah.
But it's good to keep consistency like that.
Yeah. You're welcome,
All right, so
everyone.
All right, I'll pick up Ophiel from deck here with the Talismandra.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Megalith Bathor, and I'll send the Talismandra to then summon the Ophiel from hand here, and I'll trigger Ophiel.
Okay. Get another ritual.
Yeah, I'll pick up... Oh, this really did nothing for me. I don't know why I did all that. It's all right. I still think we're good here. All right, I'm going to pick up Haggith.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stop laughing. It's not funny. I'm going to use Ophiel. I'm going to tribute it, and I'm going to summon Haggith.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to tribute Haggith.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up Megalith Portal.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to activate Portal.
Mm-hmm. Nice little
I'm
backdrop.
going to set a card here. Alex, could you be so kind and let me change this Gallant Granite to attack position?
Sure.
I'd hate to get beat over by a fucking Insect Knight or something like that today. That just
You know
ruined
what,
my
buddy?
day.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Oh my god, because you're just gonna go normal summon Insect Knight and be like, well, yeah, all right.
I'm
Okay.
gonna normal summon Insect Knight. Calm down.
All right, dude. So I think this is gonna be my board here. It's not as impressive as the first one, I know, but I feel like it's got a good setup for next turn. So we'll see how it works. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay. What do I know that's in your hand?
You know I have Chalice Slime. That's it.
Chalice Slime, and I don't know your back row either, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chalice Slime was it. I will draw, and we will go standby. You got anything?
I don't have anything in standby. You're fine.
Okay. Main phase 1. So the reason why your position didn't matter.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. I'm not happy about that one.
Like, yeah, sure. Attack, defense, diagonal.
Yeah. You're like, it really doesn't fucking matter, did it? All right, yeah, they're gonna go to grave.
All right, they're out of here. Then let's just keep the party going. I'm not gonna normal summon Insect. Then I'm gonna normal summon Shiny Black Sea Squatter.
Big squatter, man. Big squatter.
Oh,
That's
he's
fine.
squatting. He's going to be squatting extra when I activate Giant Ballpark, baby!
Yes, that's fine.
Then I'm actually going to go ahead and link off this squatter, as a matter of fact.
Am I into the link spider?
Into the linkiest of spiders, buddy, because we are activating World Legacy Secession.
You are insane. That is perfectly fine.
Oh,
sure.
I'm having a blast over here. I'm going to bring him back to a monster or a zone, excuse me, that a link monster points to, and I guess we will just go to battle.
All right.
I will go ahead and hit for 2,000.
I'm very happy. Let me see here. Hold on. Yes, I'm very happy that I have this. I'm gonna MST.
Oh
Your
my
ballpark.
God, you were dead. You were so
I know
dead.
I was dead. I was 100% dead if I didn't have that
Oh
card.
my God. All right,
This is
fine.
Get this thing off the field too. That doesn't
Oh,
belong
sorry,
here.
sorry. That was still there. Okay, so the
But
attack
Alex,
will
you know
still
what?
go through.
3,000, not a thing to me. That's fine. I'll take
Yeah, you're going to take both. That's fine. Second main, though, the nice thing about this is that... actually, I don't know what the nice thing is.
Yeah, there ain't nothing nice about it, I'm assuming. Yep.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about this is that, you know, when things go wrong, you can just always Orcus combo, right, buddy?
Yep.
So I'm actually going to use the effect of the Phoenix. I'm going to pitch the Nightmare that I drew, unfortunately, and I'm going to pop the portal.
That's fine. Yep.
Then we'll go Nightmare. We'll banish. Let's go ahead and just run through everything we need to do here at this point. So let's go ahead and grab our Harp, which will get dumped. Banish that for the Symbol, which will then get special summoned to our field. It's a little bit weird here because I'm one monster short, unfortunately, because we drew the Nightmare. All right, we'll just bring out the Galatea. That's fine.
Yep.
Then let's go ahead and use our effect. Let's shuffle back. I guess I'll shuffle back the Harp. And let's go ahead and grab good old Crescendo. Just set that bad boy down. And honestly, I think that's really all I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pass it over.
All right. Okay. So I got to deal with Crescendo.
Yeah, it's
Shouldn't
not
be
the
a
most
problem,
exciting board, but, you know, it is what it is.
Right? Shouldn't be a problem, right? Shouldn't be a problem.
Getting punished for not playing a second Nightmare here. But, you know, when you're playing a Go second deck, I don't want to play a bunch of bricks.
Yeah, right? Okay, let's see here. All right, Alex. I'm going to normal summon Manju, the man of many hands. I'm going to trigger his effect on summon.
Yeah, smart idea moving the zones there. Thinking. So I know you have Chalice Slime in hand, correct?
Correct.
Oh, this is tricky. Chalice Slime also, I believe, requires you to discard a card.
Correct.
Okay. I feel like you just get too much value off of this Manju. Yeah, I'll Crescendo it.
That's fine.
I'll just banish him.
banished.
Yep.
Go.
Draw something? We can. It's just not particularly good. Let's go ahead and banish Crescendo. I'm going to get the Harp out of my deck.
Sure.
I will normal summon said Harp.
Sure.
Let's put it over to this zone, and we'll go to battle.
Yeah.
17?
Okay, I'm going to activate Megalith Emergence.
Okay.
It's going to allow me to special summon a Megalith from the graveyard, but place it on the bottom when it leaves the field.
Oh, that's
Big
pretty
thing
cool.
is I get a big guy out of the graveyard here, which that's the big thing. So I'll bring back Bathor. Was Bathor properly summoned? I gotta pick one that was properly
No,
summoned.
Bathor, you just discarded it for its effect.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So Haggith was properly summoned. So I am going to special the Haggith back. No triggers
Okay.
because it only gets it when it's ritual summoned, but
Okay.
he's on the field.
This is a continuous
is a
trap, by the way,
continuous, yeah,
so
you're right.
that's like pretty cool that you have that. Okay. So this is a
Wait,
bit
wait,
of.
wait, hold on. Let me think of the zoning here, because you can summon Longirsu.
I was gonna say, is that your final answer for the zone, buddy?
if you summon Longirsu to that zone, is that going to be a zone that it points to?
No,
I think I
because
gotta go the opposite
Longirsu
direction.
points to the other two zones. The far
Oh,
left
so
was
it'll point to the
correct.
middle and then the one next. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
where I wanted it then. You're good.
correct. So where my Harp is, basically on your board, is where the Longirsu would be. Is also safe in the Longirsu. Okay. So that's pretty good. 2,600 defense is large. Not gonna lie.
He's big.
He is big. So I guess we're going to main 2 here because we're not doing much else. Wow, Emergence is actually kind of good. Not gonna lie. I know you have Chalice Slime in hand. I'm locked into Dark Machines because of Crescendo. So my options in the extra deck are quite limited.
Just a little bit.
Not too bad. I will link off the Galatea and the Harp.
Okay.
We will go for the Longirsu.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that zone placement. Look at that.
yeah, see, it's just dodged right out of the way. Then I think I'm okay on this board. So I'm just going to pass here.
Okay. Top deck Block Dragon? Damn. Not lucky. Okay. This is a pretty good draw, though. Okay, Alex. I'll start by special summoning, well, I gotta reveal first. I'm gonna use Pensaplume's effect. I have to reveal a ritual monster, so I'll reveal the Chalice Slime you already know I have.
Sure.
And I will special it from the hand.
Sounds
and then I'll
good.
trigger Pensaplume.
Yep.
Cool. Pensaplume's gonna summon one from deck. Pensaplume is going to pick me up Candle. And Candle can do, he is going to pick me up a ritual spell. None of my ritual spells are that crazy. I'll pick up the Inception.
Sure. Yeah, pretty good top deck. I mean, you just went +2.
Yeah, it's not that bad, actually. All right, I think just sticking a couple guys on the board's not too bad, actually, Alex. As long as it doesn't kill me. Like, your best top deck is what? You have to have a ballpark plus a vanilla? No, just a ballpark. Got rid of the one of them, so, like, I'm keeping you at bay, kind of. Got past your Crescendo, which is your big thing. You can't get past Haggith. I guess I'm not in too bad of a spot, right? Well, I think I'm just going to have to leave it there. I think just having them on the field's okay, as long as you can't kill me. I don't want that Candle in that zone. I really don't.
Buddy, if you want to move the fucking Candle, I'll let you move the Candle.
You're so kind to me, bro, but I can't do. I can put it there. All right. Yeah, I'll move it. We'll put it to a safe zone. All right. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my board here. Wow, that's a depressing board, isn't it? What a turn. Go ahead, your turn.
All right, we'll draw. That's kind of funny. Main phase 1. Man, why do these things just have like reasonably large defense?
Haggith is a house right now, dude. And since you don't have like the nightmare anymore, I just don't know if you have a way to obstacle it.
Yeah, that's a problem. I guess they're statues. I guess technically that's where like the defense comes from here. I mean, I guess that's a play. Yeah, okay. So I have another ballpark.
God. Fuck! Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Which is, like, not bad. The problem is, it doesn't really do much good if I'm not going to be, like, doing damage to you. Battle phase.
Sure.
I will attack Haggith.
Sure.
Ballpark effect.
Sure.
I will send a copy of Shiny Black Squatter.
Yep.
Let's get them all out.
Yep.
Boys have come to play. I'm so happy I finally get to play this card now that we have it. It's fun. I'll put one of these here, I guess. So no damage from that. I wasn't getting over that anyway, so I really don't care. However, I can get over your incantation, so I will do that.
That's fine. You can beat up over them.
We'll get them out of here. Second main question is, what do I want to do now? I've got these shiny black seas that are just chilling. Really scared of Bethor. That's a card that I really need to worry about.
He's tough.
Yeah, and he's pretty good as well. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to link off one of the squatters for... I'm going to bring out Imduck, the World Chalice Guard Dragon.
Yep. All right. Okay, cool.
I'm going to link Imduck and another squatter off for Nightmare Phoenix.
Sure.
And then Phoenix effect, I'm going to pitch this Snatch Deal I've been sitting on. I'm going to get rid of the Emergence.
All right. I'll activate the Emergence as Chainlink 2 then. And I'll target the O-Fuel.
It's all good by me.
That's all good? All right, cool. I'll put it in the far left over here. All right.
O-Fuel's here. That's gone. And that didn't really matter because I have Regeki.
No, it really sure didn't. It really sure didn't. All right, that's fine.
Yeah. So your hand is the Ritual Spell and Chalice Slime, so I'm hoping that this is enough. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to draw. It's a good draw, actually. That's a really good draw.
I was thinking about waiting to do that, but like I really just didn't want you to have like any sort of like material, especially because they can just ritual summon with themselves, and like that just seemed like a disaster.
Understandable. I don't know if I have to wait it out.
Your Megalith actually gets shuffled back into the bottom of your deck.
They do get bottomed. You're right.
Yes.
I wasn't going to see him anyways, so they do go.
That could matter, but
yeah, for Bethor it would really matter.
Yeah, that was also one of the reasons I wanted to do that, was to weaken the effectiveness of your Bethor potentially.
Damn, I don't know if I have an out to this. I will reveal Chalice Slime from the hand here, and I'll discard Pensaplume to special from deck.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll pick up another Pensaplume, and I'm going to activate the Pensaplume effect to add back Bethor.
Okay.
I will activate Incantation Inception, and I'll send the Pensaplume and the Chalice Slime from my hand here, and I'll summon Bethor in defense.
He's 26. God damn it.
He's 26, the cursed number. I will get to activate Bethor for 1. Let me just think, like, what's the best to pop here? There's not a lot of options. I'm going to be
because you have the Chalice Slime engraved now.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good options, straight up honest with you.
Well, you can't kill Longirsu because he's protected.
Yeah, because he's linked.
He's linked, yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll get rid of the ballpark.
I was going to say, I mean, that seems like an okay choice, so I don't get more bugs.
Yeah, unfortunately, but literally, dude, I'm just sitting on fucking Bethor pass. Well, we'll see what it does. Go ahead.
I mean, this is going to be hilarious if I can't find a way to, like, get over this stupid thing. Does that do anything? Holy shit. I think this is actually an out.
I can't believe it. All right, lay it on me.
I'm going to tribute Nightmare Phoenix and Longirsu for Mare.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm gonna use the effect thrice and get myself some tokens.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to sync with the Mare Mare and the shiny Black Sea Squatter and go for Borreload Savage Dragon.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god. I got
What a fucking
ballparked.
disaster.
Dude, this man, what was this, bro? Oh my god, man. I fucking got cremated by your stupid bugs again.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking about
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. I
I'm
want to hear
thinking
what you
about
have
it.
to say.
I don't know if going first the second time around was the right play. I thought, because I had heavy storm duster, shadow imps and stuff. I was like, at worst you can like ballpark, and then if I had the out like I did with MST, I stop your turn. On top of the MST, I also thought, I had the Bethor, which is going to be able to pop your ballpark and stuff, which pretty much stops your entire combo. Unfortunately, your Raigeki, your Dark Holes, those are pretty efficient ways to deal with it. So I couldn't deal with it after that. I'm surprised I lived that long with just Haggith Pass too.
Well, it's funny because I really think not having the second Nightmare bit me in the ass, because A, when I did the Orcus combo, I couldn't summon a Nightmare and go for like the full Orcus board, and B, not having another Nightmare to be able to like actually just banish from the grave to get the attack boost really mattered there, and I didn't think it was
I
going
think
to.
you did
And so
have
was
it. I just don't think you saw it the entire game. You could have like banished Symbol Skeleton and wait, hold on. So yeah, I'm wondering, could you have activated maybe Symbol Skeleton and summoned back the Galatea, and then could you long Gearsu and just not resolve the effect? Or do I have to have a monster that it points to be able to do that?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. We have to see if it's worded similarly with the grammar to Galatea, if you can resolve without effect. I remember we would give Galatea resolve without effect all the time, but I never remember doing it with Long Gearsu.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I don't know. That's like a Twitter question probably there, but
to be fair though, it wouldn't have been as funny as doing Mare Mare tribute summon.
Yeah, you did tribute summon the Mare Mare. You really did that shit. So I don't know. What was your thought process with this deck? Was it just like you saw Squatter and you're like, I gotta go for it?
Sort of. So my theory was, so on this ban list too, Pankratops went to 1.
Yep.
And so I thought to myself, there's no way Gage is gonna think that I'm gonna play a blind second deck when Pankratops just went to 1.
Yeah.
So I thought this is the perfect opportunity to guarantee to go second, and Squatter just makes the deck a little bit better because it's slightly bigger than Neobug. And I've got some new stuff that I can do too. And I like the idea of converting the ballpark monsters into the full Orcus combo afterwards.
Yep.
Because it's like, yeah, even if I don't kill you, I can still just set up Long Gearsu Galatea Crescendo, and that's still hard enough for you to deal with. And on top of it, Destrudo's still a fantastic card, being able to do that, either the Yazi combo or the Orcus combo, and that's another going second strategy as well. We also don't get Destrudo for much longer. I think it gets banned on the next ban list or two here. And so as a result of that, I wanted to just, have some fun, and I figured there's no way you thought I was going to play this deck again, which is why I just felt it was the perfect way that you were not going to be prepared for me to like just bring it today.
Not
and
in a billion
it seems
years.
like that was the case.
Yeah. I picked up the Megalith. I actually hopped in with MB today, and we saw this was like potential. And I thought it was a pipe dream too until we figured out some of the stuff that I just happened to have in my collection. Like you saw Gallon Grant.
Show off some of the stuff you got.
Some of the stuff I've had is unreal. You saw the 3 Manju, 3 Senju. One of the things that I had that really shocked me was the Gallant Granite Block Dragon combo. That was absurd that I had that.
Because those are both ultras, I'm pretty sure.
I also just happened to have a prep and like the Rock Spear and stuff like that. Everything just came together at one time, and it really felt like it was an actual strategy that could work. And I feel like, especially with the Gallant Granite Block Dragon, like this thing would not have been possible without that. You saw the combo turn 1. Like ideal board state if you weren't playing like a go second deck, like some stupid shit that activates Dark Hole or Bigfoot. Like I don't think you were gonna crack that board. I don't think you were. So I was really happy with it. And the deck's a little bit more complicated, so I didn't get a whole lot of time to study up with it. But I think I played it okay, all things considered.
Yeah, this is like a real deck, right? Like this is a deck that, people who may not be familiar with newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Forget that this deck has like won regionals and like has like topped like big events like during COVID.
Yeah.
Right? And so it never really got a chance to see like actual play just because of the circumstances of the world. But this deck is very scary, especially in like the constructed sense. And so because of how low rarity some of the cards are, I'm not surprised that one of us was able to actually just be able to play this. I know I don't have have the tools to be able to. I know for a fact I don't have like triple Senju, or I may have triple Manju because I think that was a common in Invasion of Chaos, but I have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure I don't have Gallant Granite or Block Dragon, but I'd have to go see to make sure. But this, like, Bethor on against like a normal deck is just like game over.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this card is just so unfair. And then you're able to just go off after you break my board and just like go nuts. Right? So I think it was just the circumstance of me playing this specific deck that really just hindered your ability to like show off what it could do. In the first game, you were just comboing off, and like your board, you had a Bethor interruption and you had like 6 cards in hand. So had the turn gone back around to you, you would have been able to do some crazy stuff with like the Shino board ritual, which we didn't even get to see. And it would have just been a very bad time for me. But I fortunately was playing the deck that could kill you in one turn, and I didn't have to worry.
Yeah, those
about
Shino
it.
bird rituals especially were both really well equipped to deal with like anything.
Yeah.
There's the one, if anybody doesn't know what they do, I don't think I explained it too well, but the one bounces 3 back to hand, it misworms 3 monsters back, and then the other one shuffles back 3 spells or traps. So they're very powerful cards and everything if you're able to do them. And especially like being able to play Oach and stuff gives me the option to do it on your turn too, which normally I'm going for Bathor, but I'm having the option to summon those guys just in case is pretty good too. Also helps that they're pre-prep targets too, and pre-prep is very nice.
Yeah, pre-prep is such a crazy card. This is also, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this is like the first ritual deck to be in the progression series, like ever.
Yeah, you know what it is. I don't think anybody else has played him. Yeah.
Prior to that, what would we really play?
Nothing,
you know,
really.
I like Demise, maybe back in like 2006-7 format may have been a consideration, but you actually had to pull Demise, right? And that was like a super rare in Shadow of Infinity, I think. And you know, I mean, we got the Doom Dozers and like the Insect Core for it, and then you needed like advanced ritual art and shit, which kind of complicates things. But like the fact that these are all just common and rare, essentially, allow you to actually play a ritual deck, and you get to show off the fact you had triple Senju, triple Manju. I think that's great, and I think it's like a cool historic milestone for like this far into the series, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the results too. The deck actually felt like a real deck, and that's I think it was just fun to play too. Like, it was fun to mix it up. I didn't want to pop back in with Guru again. I was too embarrassed for my plays from the last episode. I was like, I gotta at least switch it up and prove I'm not complete shit at the game. So I was really happy with this. I think like just everything lined up perfectly. Like I said, the incantations, I had the perfect amount of ones to actually make something work, like the Chalice Slime and the Pensa Plumes. I had 1 Candle, 1 Talismandra, but that's all you needed. So it was like everything just kind of lined up where I was like actually able to play this deck. So I was,
if anything, you put on a good show for the fans.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It only gets better with future sets too, like with cards like Full, as well as they have their own ritual spell that you get eventually. So maybe that's something I can revisit too. I already feel like I think
when you get Full, this deck's actually going to be very scary. Full is essentially what brought this deck into like competitive contention and constructed, and so that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Did you get anything good in Ignition Assault?
God no, I didn't get anything good, bro.
I'm glad you didn't get Lightning Storm or anything like that.
I got nothing good. I think I got some Plunder Patrol cards, and I'm like, I ain't playing that shit. So like
that's Ignition Assault, ladies and gentlemen. It's like 2 cards or bust. I guess you got to use Cross Sheep. That was cool.
Okay. As far as like generic low rarity stuff, like Alsa, Cross Sheep, those are really good cards to have too. So, but yeah, outside of that, there's nothing in this set that was actually playable.
You did get to draw 4, discard 4 with Cross Sheep. So
I did. Fun. That felt powerful. Fixed my hand.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. We have to shout the patrons as always. So big shouts to Shout1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Chaotic Meatball, Tim00x3, Ika Ironfang, Part 2, Pony Starkey and Musa, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Strayconic, Useless Aston 05, Cole T, Rockslide, Dollywop, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas Nelson, Jordan Coons, Calvin, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Nehru Celeste, David Lee, Rockley325, Chat God, Sound Agent 216, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, John 2 Base, Brody Eastwood, Day Sir, Elias Panero, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Give Me Speedword or Give Me Death, Ashlyn Jensen, TC Gaming, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Hots for Gage, Matthew Brady, Dr. Solace, Max, Tom Russell, Gage Just Play Watts Already, Chipotle Rice, Eric Rems, Wayan, and Fox News and Talk Dirty to Me MBT. I guess the Murdochs are watching us now, but thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.